What is happening, guys, and welcome back to the first video of the Bournemouth career mode outside the transfer window. And we've got two big games coming up, guys. We've got Arsenal and then the South Coast rivals Brighton. And if we take a look at the squad to remind ourselves what happened last episode, obviously we sold Benikafobe there because I think we sold him to bring in another big striker, Akinfenwa. Yes, we did it, guys. He brought in the man himself, Akinfenwa. He ain't going to be a starter, but we're going to bring him on halfway through the game just to whip in some balls and get his head to it. I think it's going to be a good bit of fun there. We got Daniels there. I want to bring Sessegnon into the starting. Actually, no, because we've got two good young fullbacks here, and I want to get them a bit of game time today. I think for the first game, we'll play Smith and Daniels because that's our main guys. And then we'll bring in Alexander-Arnold and Ryan Sessegnon against Brighton. And quickly refresh my memory of who's in the team. We did keep hold of Graben. I was really hoping to sell him. Wilson's obviously out injured, but it looks like he won't be too far away in coming back. We did keep a few faceless people, so let's chuck them down the bottom of the pile because I have no intention of using any of them. And we kept hold of the legend Mark Pugh. Defoe's in good form, Sermon's in good form. Kouyaté, if I remember rightly, has been a bit of a flop. And in recording this, I know in the last few episodes I didn't know the result, but now I know the result. We beat Arsenal 2-1, which is fantastic, and this man scored a lovely goal, which I'm hoping is going to boost his confidence. I know we got a negative result against Wigan in the Cup, which knocked us out, but at least take some positives from that. Bournemouth can now focus on the league, which is fantastic. Fraser's in good form. Musonda's in good form. Oh, Musonda's been called up to the Belgium team. Fantastic. The window's still open in real life, guys, so, you know, hopefully we're going to get Musonda. I'm still staying hopeful that we're going to snag him from Chelsea and hopefully get him on a permanent deal at the end. We've got a transfer offer for Ollie Harfield outside the window. Now, I know that he doesn't have a face, so... Wait. It's a bit slow today, guys. Lincoln want Ollie Harfield. How much is he worth? He's valued at 170. They've offered 145. Now, I'm just going to negotiate. I don't want to lose money on him. You know, I'm guessing he's got some sort of potential. Proposed new. I didn't expect to be doing any sort of transfer business outside. Now, I wonder what they'll say. Am I going to make a Let's just offer... Okay, I'll take what he's worth. Give me 170. There we go. They're going to take him for what he's worth. I don't really mind. I'm not going to try and do Lincoln City out of 30k. They need all the money they can get. Let's try and clear some of these out. 8.5 for him from a 10.5 transfer. Let's quickly just get some training, simulate all that. And then we'll jump into the game against Arsenal and hopefully get a good performance there. Ming's going up to a 72 rated player, which is good. We want... Oh, and Ibe also jumping up to a 73 rated player. So he's going to be pushing for that first team spot. Him and Fraser are going to be battling it out to see who can get the starting lineup. But I think we're in a positive position, guys. We've got some great strikers, some great wingers. We've brought in Kouyaté. Now, we're going to give him the benefit of the doubt. If he performs well, you know what? I'm not even going to bother looking at that yet. I'll sort that out off camera if it's still available because I'm not really interested in selling Jack Simpson. Let's just go straight in, guys. Let's not wait around. We'll play in black. You can play in red. It looks... Is that Juan Bernat from Bayern Munich? That looks like Juan Bernat. I'm pretty sure it is Juan Bernat, you know. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If, you know, let me know in the comment section down below if I'm wrong. But judging on that game face, it looks a lot like him, who I think has been linked to Everton in real life, Bernat. Okay, let's get some good training in before the big game. Ooh, it's a great header from Josh King there. Right, we're looking strong, guys. We're going to bring in Akinfenwa. I can already guarantee that in the second half, get him some game time. Oh, there you go. Arsenal look like they've kept Coquelin. They've kept Sanchez, which is very unrealistic because he's out the door. Sorry, Arsenal fans, but you know, I think it's a positive in the long run for Arsenal. I think they've spent enough time on Alexis Sanchez, and I think the negativity in the dressing room is just too much to handle sometimes, and it's having a negative impact on the pitch. You know, you could see that when they played against Bournemouth. You know, he wasn't even in the lineup, and it just looked like an empty team. But I think they'll turn it around. Second half of the season, I think they'll get a good result, and it'll, you know, they'll hopefully bring Mkhitaryan in. They'll also probably, I think the Aubameyang deal, I think it's going to stretch to the end of the January transfer window, but I think that Wenger's going to mess it up, as he did with Lamar in the summer. I hope not. It would be great to see Aubameyang in the Premier League. I don't want him going out to China, because I know he's got an offer from China as well. It would be disgusting if he goes out to China, because if FIFA don't bring in the Chinese Super League, we ain't going to have Aubameyang in Ultimate Team anymore. And that's what I think most FIFA players are worried about, if he goes out to China. But if he goes out to the Premier League, then that's even better, because you're going to have an Aubameyang in Premier League teams. Another thing, guys, is actually, I would love to know what you think. Where do you think Everton are going to play Theo Walcott? Now, there's rumours that they're going to play two strikers and have Theo Walcott and Cenk Tosun, the other Turkish striker they brought in, and play them up front with Wayne Rooney just behind. Now, I think that would be fantastic to have Theo Walcott playing striker every week. You'd get the best out of him when they play in there. He can really damage defences, and I think that would be a fantastic thing to happen. And to have a striker Theo Walcott card in Premier League, you know, cheap striker for your first Ultimate Team. Every cloud has a silver lining. Not much is happening so far, guys. I don't know who this Al Mamedi guy is. Looks like they've brought in maybe a young player there. You know, chucking out some youngsters against us because we're not a threat. But hopefully Bellerin won't score against us like he did in real life. Another thing I wanted to run by you guys is I was thinking of starting up a FIFA football, you know, the mobile FIFA app. Maybe starting up a series on that on this channel as well. If you're interested in that, let me know. And that definitely won't spell the end of our horror game series, guys. That there'll be an episode coming out very, very soon. There might even be another episode coming out before this video goes up. So, oh no, I think. Always risky. That's a penalty, definitely. Oh no! As soon as I pressed square, then guys, I knew I messed up. I wasn't concentrating. I was talking too much, and that could spell disaster for the rest of this game if they score this. Alexis versus Begovic. No, he's not going that way. I knew. I tried to stop myself going that way, and he dived past the post. And that has got the goal from the penalty. Gutted, well, absolutely gutted. I tried to cancel my dive to go the other way, but it wasn't to be, guys. Oh, 1-0 down, 32 minutes in. We're not out yet. We've got enough in the locker. I hope this doesn't mean I'm not going to bring on Akinfenwa, because I don't think I can afford to bring him on if we're down by 1. But if Harry Arter can drive the team forward, just running into trouble there. Giroud out to Sanchez. Chambers, don't give away another penalty. He's done well. Chambers again. Oh, Chambers also against his old club. Completely forgot that. Harry Arter driving through the middle. Joshua King just losing it. It's been a while since I've played FIFA. Obviously been playing the scary games, and also been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight, guys, which is another game I'm going to be doing a live stream very soon. Be sure to check that out. Demarai Gray! Oh. Look at that Coquelin having 80% pass accuracy. I don't think Coquelin would even have 70% pass accuracy, let alone 80. The guy just didn't fit in. It was strange to see Coquelin's career just deteriorate at Arsenal, because I remember when he was just a nothing player, always going out on loan to little English clubs. And then he just had this... oh, I thought it went 2-0 down then. Then he had that amazing season for Arsenal where he kind of acted like the Flamini of the club, where he just sat in that central defensive mid spot, did all the dirty work, you know, wasn't anything flashy. and he actually performed really well, and he's a big part of the Arsenal season. Now I'm going to bring on Jordan Ibe, since he's gone up to a 73 rated player, and I'm also going to bring on Kouyaté to give him another go, and maybe take off Lewis Cook. He's been very quiet in this first half. Shore up the defence. I'm going to take myself off of counter-attack and play possession football. Let's go. Jordan Ibe.
Sanchez.
Adam Smith getting caught on the right there. Adam Smith had a very good game against Arsenal, so hopefully he can replicate that in the second half. Smith, here he is. That's the problem when FIFA really lowly rate these players. They just don't feel how they should. Feel very sluggish and no agility on Smith. When he's not the most agile player, but he's got a little bit about him. Jordan Ibe! Oh! Oh, they've dropped check as well. That's interesting. Kouyaté. Oh, I thought that was going to be the super sub of dreams there. Maybe it will be. When he gets his head onto that one, straight in the keeper's hands. Kouyaté getting involved straight away. Demarai Gray can check. It was Juan Bernat. Guys, just to clarify, I was right there. Olivier Giroud is not going to outpace us. Come on. Come on, Giroud. Get out of it. Great challenge there. And it's a goal kick. Fantastic from the defence. I don't think we've performed too badly, guys. I think it was just a lack of concentration from me giving away that penalty. I think it should still be 0-0. But that's not how football works. You don't get second chances. But Harry Arter driving the team forward again. Cuts back to King. He's going to turn the last defender. Has he got the strength to hold off the defender? Get a shot away and Harry Arter blocks it. Lack of communication in the final third. They're going to make a change, I think. El Nene's off. And Xhaka. That's not exactly a scary substitution, guys. I'm going to take off Musonda. He's been very quiet. I'm going to put Gray over there. I don't know what I'm doing. Wait, Musonda over there. I want King at centre attacking mid. I want Gray on the left. And I'm going to bring him on, guys. We're 1-0 down. Let's bring out the big guns. Literally, the big guns. Are we going to see him come on? Here he comes, guys. Charlie Musonda comes off. Makes way for the man himself, Akinfenwa. Here we go. First game in the Premier League, guys. Let's see how he gets on. Debut for the big man. Xhaka trying to prove me wrong, but can't because he's useless. Akinfenwa's first touch feels pretty good. Gets it into King. King can't find any support. Sees Akinfenwa making the run. Turns him. Akinfenwa. Akinfenwa causing trouble in the Premier League where he should be. I tell you what, all jokes aside, Akinfenwa's had a great season for Wickham this year. He has scored so many goals. And, you know, the guy's 35, I think it was. And to be scoring the goals he still is, I mean, it's fantastic to see.
Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position.
Adam Smith there. He's just had a bad game, Smith. Really helping my decision in dropping in for Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Can he pick somebody out with his pullback?
Ramsey's causing trouble. Ive's done well to Kouyaté. Had a better game today. Akinfenwa holding up play, which is why we brought him in. King again losing the ball. 73 minutes gone. Still 1-0 down. Harry Arter to King to Akinfenwa.
It's Jordan Ibe.
Jordan Ibe lofts one over. Can we bring it down to Akinfenwa? Just not causing enough problems, guys.
Olivier Giroud. Great team play, Alan. This isn't it? Everyone wants the ball.
Can't get the ball off them. Whew. That probably deserved a goal because I literally could not touch the ball. Chambers into Arter. Brings down to Kouyaté. Can Kouyaté drive forward? Can't get any space. Ibe. Akinfenwa's alone.
1-0 here.
Bit worrying, he hasn't got the pace, but he has got the strength, but he's getting out-strengthed by Nacho Monreal. Now, where's the logic in that?
Chelsea certainly not hit the heights.
King's done well.
Can play better.
Can we find a late-minute equaliser?
That's good movement forward here.
To Ibe. I see the run for Akinfenwa there, but he just hasn't got the legs to get onto the end of it. Really missing Callum Wilson, guys. Gray's done well again to bring it back to King. Jordan driving forward straight into trouble. Kouyaté back to King. Gray finding Akinfenwa. Oh, Monreal's done well again. Just can't find a couple of seconds spare, guys.
I like the look of this attack.
Is there a late minute? No, there's not. That's it. Game over, guys. We've dropped 3 points. But at least it was only 1-0. You know, I don't want to be running away with a season. That's not realistic. There's this Admir Mehmedi. No, I've never heard of that guy, guys. There you go. Akinfenwa on the highlights there with his miss. He came pretty close. Wasn't to be. Brighton there dropping points. Getting a valuable point there, though, if you think about it, to West Brom. Everton there getting a good draw with Spurs.
Brighton and Hove Albion 2.
But we're still 8th, guys. It's not too bad. There's positives to take from this. I don't know why we've gone down to a 78 rated manager there for a loss against Arsenal.
Manchester City 1.
Alexander-Arnold doing well in training again. And so's Mings getting another A. Fantastic. Now, if we take a look at the team sheet going into the Brighton game, guys, I'm actually going to give players a shot. I'm going to bring out Chambers for Cook. I'm going to bring out Smith. He's going to message me and he said, I'm feeling in good form, Gaff. I want to play. Tough. You're not playing. Nor are you. And actually, Smith, you were terrible in that game. So, Daniels, you can get onto the bench there. Who else do I want to give a shot?
Tottenham Hotspur with 6 points. In 7th, Watford with 6 points.
Sermon, maybe? Let's bring Sermon into the game.
With 6 points.
Actually, saying that, Kouyaté played very well. Kouyaté probably deserves a shot there. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it. If I just save changes, yes, I would. Okay, guys, so as we come closer and closer towards the game against Brighton, teams changed a bit. I don't know how I felt about that formation, actually. I think I'm going to change the formation to a 4-3-3. And I'm going to try the formation that everyone says is really good in Ultimate Team. And is the best 4-3-3 this year, which is the 4-3-3-2, I think it was. Oh, it's 4-3-3 holding in this. So we're going to put Kouyaté at that central defensive mid spot. We're going to put Fraser out onto the right. And we're going to put Musonda out on the left. We're going to put King up top. Oh, this means we're going to have to drop Gray. Ah. Okay, so there was a reason why I didn't play that. I need a centre attack in mid, unfortunately, guys. That's okay, though. I'm going to play the 4-3-3 attack then. And I think we'll run it like that. Yeah, that looks good. And as we look at the instructions, I think I'm going to have King to stay central and get in behind. I'm going to have Fraser just to stay forward. And I'm going to have him get in behind as well, and same for Musonda, stay forward and get in behind. Gray, I just want to stay forward and maybe free roam. I'm gonna put Arta to balance and Kouyaté. I'll have Kouyaté to balance as well. I think he's got enough. And then I'll just have the fullbacks to be balanced as well, because I think they've got enough pace to track back. And that looks good. I think the changes there work for us. We're up against, not the scariest of teams, so let's see how we get on. Brighton, and we're at home. It is a South Coast rivalry, guys, so I'm hoping to get the 3 points here. Anything other than 3 points to me is a loss, because these sort of games we need to be getting the 3 points if we're looking at staying in the Premier League. It's exactly the same in real life, guys. We lost points to West Brom, and I think it was Everton maybe early on in the season. Little games like that we should really be taking advantage of, which we didn't. and it's come back to haunt us, especially late season. You know, there's a lot going on in the season. We got a lot of big teams like all mashed together. We had the Arsenals, the Liverpools, the Man Cities, the Chelseas, the Manchester Uniteds, all in a row, and it just was too much for us in the first half of the season. But this win against Arsenal, guys, I swear it's going to change our season round. As long as Eddie takes away what he can from that loss to Wigan, because we shouldn't be losing to Wigan even with our second team.
And they've got natural wide players in that front three with a central striker.
I think that's
Can't argue with the manager. He's done bits for us in reality. So, you know, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But back to FIFA, guys. Early opportunity there for Fraser, but he didn't have the quality to curl it into the back of the net. So let's not give them time on the ball, because I know they've got pace in that Escudero guy. A very talented player. Really good signing from Brighton. I was quite surprised when they got him. I'm pretty sure he got a team of the season in FIFA 17. So proper good signing for them. But Fraser again testing Matty Ryan there. Steve Cook can't get his head to it. There you go. Player debut, Ryan Sessegnon.
Talk about the attacking qualities of
very talented youngster, guys. Very high scoring defender.
Hard to get past.
Oh, it's gone in. Wow, guys, we're 1-0 down already. I think that was Pascal Gross. Yeah, it was. Another good signing for Brighton there. Came out of nowhere, really, Pascal Gross. Never heard of him before he went. That's a fantastic finish. I can't take anything away from that. If you'd heard of Pascal Gross before he went to Brighton, let me know, because I never heard of him, but he's doing bits for Brighton. Alexander Arnold done well there. Can I get it into King? Should have been a goal, guys. Got to be taking these opportunities. Musonda to Demarai Gray. That was meant to be a fake shot, but he's done well to get it back. I did not want it there. Another opportunity missed. Don't know what's going on, guys. I'm not having a good day on FIFA. Okay, they're just playing me round the pitch. Looks like they've brought in a new striker there, El Kuma, whatever his name was there. Ah, for goodness sake. String two passes together, Gray. Come on. Oh, it's Kumar Babakar, okay. See, that's a very realistic sign. Yeah, El Kumar. Kumar Babakar. Very realistic signing, actually. They've done well there, FIFA, because I know that Brighton have been linked to Kumar Babakar, along with Crystal Palace. So, oh, wow, I've thrown it back to Pascal Gross. Ake can't close him down. Artist done well. Right, let's break. Counter-attack. Gray. Oh, I've left it way too late. What am I playing at? Great finish there by King, but I just played it so late. He just couldn't get his foot behind. I was spamming triangle there, and he just couldn't get his strong foot onto the ball. Come on, I'm not taking a loss to Brighton. Closing down. Come on. God, they're playing like Manchester United or something. I can't get any time on the ball here. Demarai Gray plays an early pass this time to King. King's surely got the legs to get past the defence. He does well to cut them up. Demarai Gray just can't get past. I can't even see who that was, but the last man in the Brighton defence. Kouyaté. Oh. Struggling, guys. I can't deny it. I am really struggling. Great challenge from Kouyaté there.
Competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in.
Knockout looking like he's playing on the left. It's a great pass to Babakar, but he doesn't have the quality in the final third. Surprised it went for a finesse there. Okay, Sessegnon's done well to hold up play. Played it into Musonda, who plays it to Arta. Just Kouyaté has not got the good passing that we were looking for, really, guys. Really struggling with the lack of quality with the passing.
Moving good vision.
Probably should have looked to bring in Jack Wilshere.
It's Gray.
Gray's done well there, but King is just awful on the ball.
Stevens.
Great challenge from Sessegnon. That's it, guys. That's the end of the first half. And if we look at the match facts, you know, I can't argue it. They've dominated in possession. We've had the same amount of shots and shots on target, but they've just taken theirs. Pass accuracy's better. Shot accuracy's the same, apparently, even though they're 1-0 up. Oh, I don't know, guys. I don't know what to do to turn this game around. Maybe bring on Ibe for Fraser. That seemed to work in the last game, even though it didn't get the result. Arta's tired, but Kouyate's been awful. I'm bringing Cook on. Let's get a little bit more passing in the midfield because it's just not working for us at the moment. Let's go attacking. And let's just fire shots at Matty Ryan. One has got to damage him. Come on. This game's ours for taking now. Lewis Cook, show him why I brought him on. Harry Arter. Demarai Gray can't find the through ball to King. Okay, let's slow the game down a bit. No, I did not play it there. Gray actually does well to find King. Has King got the legs? Maybe cut in. Oh.
Good play until they got that challenge in.
Tell you something I've noticed, guys, is the lack of skill moves in the team. Obviously, we've got the 5-star skiller in Musonda, but he can't be the only person we rely on. Just Arta's done well. Gives it to Musonda, who loses it. Why are they defending so well? Come on.
Had he messed up then, it would have cost a goal, I'm sure.
Ake to Arta to Gray.
Supporting player alongside.
Can King find Gray? Nope, of course not. Okay, Sessegnon. Gray can turn him. Just can't find any sort of space.
Made the interception, made it look easy actually.
Can Ake damage? No. Don't let Babacar through. Stevens, come on. Struggling to get the ball off Brighton, guys. That's worrying. King out to Jordan. Jordan can't find any space. Can't find a pass because no one's helping him. Oh, it's just the same rubbish, guys. Same rubbish, different game.
Stevens. They could pose some danger now. Didn't want it.
Wasn't a foul.
Within their range now that the free kick has been given.
Struggling is an understatement as they bring on Solly March there. Let's close him down quickly. Good effort.
Not really troubling the goalkeeper.
All right, come on. Let's break. Catch him on the counter attack. Nice. Nice.
Good position.
Nice. King! Oh, guys, I thought that was the moment. Could have turned the game around. Are we going to get another opportunity? I don't know with our passing at the moment. Charlie Musonda, can we close him down? Nice, King. Just like that, momentum's gone, guys. Oh, wow. Schoolboy defending. We're getting shown up, and I thought we were about to be punished. Begovic done well. Chris Shuton looks to make another change. Who's he brought on? He's taken off Ensure to bring on Bong. So they're going defensive now, guys. They've brought on a defender. That's better. Right, Musonda, we know you can do some damage. Done well. Can Lewis Cook find him again? He can. I see the run from King. King's going to punish him. And Matty Ryan is having the game of his life. Alexander Arnold. I don't know what Lewis Cook is doing. He's not giving me any options. And Harry Arter. Musonda. Gray's kept it alive. Oh, and Harriott, I just can't get a foot to it. I don't know what we can do, guys. I am struggling.
For an equaliser here. Now it goes into the wider areas.
Really struggling now.
And
King is getting closed down so quickly. Brighton are defending so well in this game. Arthur finds King. King can't do anything. I'm going to have to look to drop King because he is just not performing. See, if that was Defoe, maybe Defoe would have finished those 2 chances. Sessegnong's done well. Musonda to Gray. Right, we're through. Onside. King! There it is! 1-1. Joshua King, as I say that we should drop him, breaks down the defence. Finally! I did say that anything other than a win was a loss, but I'm just happy we haven't lost to Brighton. I did not want to lose in this rivalry. Isquadero's looking to get a late minute punishment on us, but it's not to be. 1-1. Finish on something vastly positive. Like, there was not much we could take from that game apart from we didn't give up. We got the goal that we needed to bring it back to 1-1. No other matches available. It was a Friday night match. I don't know.
1, Brighton and Hove Albion 1.
Slight positives to take from that game, guys, but not much. Next is a cup game. Not really interested in the cup. It's round 3 against Blackburn Rovers. I'm going to simulate this, guys, but that's not going to be till next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.